Hello, Cadre. I'm excited to be with you this month, even by video. I want to talk to you today about great starts and a long view of building a great business for a greater purpose. I think that most of us have a real handle on what great business looks like on a pragmatic or purely business level. Strong growth and profits, high customer ratings, and a reputation for quality and service, etc. But we're probably a little more shaky when it comes to our greater purpose part. That's totally understandable. It's not what we learn in business school, and none of us are likely to ever have heard a sermon on how to run our business in church. Most of us are far more familiar with ROI in dollars and cents terms than in terms of kingdom impact. And most of us are here because, at least in a gut level, we have a sense that God has a greater purpose for our lives and a more significant level of fulfillment for us than just dollars and cents and bricks and mortar can provide. He does, and that is the greater purpose part, and it isn't as difficult or mysterious as you may think. The greater purpose is, simply put, to learn to use the relationships that we normally have in business to model or demonstrate God's ways in the process of doing business. We have a book called A Strategic Plan for Ministry and a seminar by that name that goes into the concept in depth, and we don't have time to really dig into that today. But just to kick up some dust around the topic, let's do two simple things today. First, let's stop talking about business and ministry as though they're two separate things, and let's start using the term business as ministry. So as we do the things that we do each day, we subtly ask ourselves, how do I express Christ as I do a sales interview, or correct an employee, or deal with a difficult customer? And next, what if we simply start to apply the golden rule as we process the relationships that are a part of our everyday lives? You know, to treat others as we would like to be treated if we were in their place, as best we can. At first it may feel strange, and we may be so used to thinking in a different way that we'll miss a bunch of chances to apply these things, but don't sweat it. It's a process that we all go through, and it takes time. The important part is to get started. To really fulfill the greater purpose piece is a process that begins with the first step. You've heard the saying that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It's like that. Every business that is really busting it for the greater purpose today was right where you are at one point. Just like at one point, Walmart was just your size. Just step onto the track and get ready for the time of your life. It changed my life when I realized that when I left home for work every day, that I wasn't going to do a job, but I was heading out as an ambassador for Christ, fulfilling my destiny in the marketplace, and it will change yours too. So friends, press on. Enjoy the gift of this day of learning and regeneration that you're giving yourself, and let God stir your heart to the greater purpose.